Thanks for watching Crokinole Center. This is the final preliminary game from the doubles action we'll bring you from the 2022 NCA Players Championship. Both these two teams are in comfortable positions to make the next round, and then that's what we'll be bringing you next is action from the round of 16 playoffs from this event. Very tough ticket here through Hogan's Alley that Ron Langill, fresh off his U.S. Open doubles victory with Jeremy Tracy, is just made. And Langill is partnered up with Peter Carter in this game, and they are facing off against Jason Beierling and Ray Beierling. Langill convincing Carter to go for the rebound 20. Doesn't go, and I don't really think it was there. Honestly, it would have been a pretty tough shot. So Langill and Carter had 3 discs on just before Ray Beierling's shot, and the Beierlings do have the hammer here, but a lot of discs on the board, so some chances perhaps will come to score a 20 perhaps and break this round wide open. And could come right here. Peter Carter looking at the ricochet 20. Ooh, just misses. Now, Ray is probably going to leave that hanger 20 there for Jason on his next shot. So just makes the one takeout. Now Langill is looking at a way to possibly ruin that hanger 20 opportunity for Jason. Looks like he's going to go for the ricochet and then to touch it. No, hits the peg. I think he wanted the ricochet to then come in and move that disc away, but it doesn't matter because Jason Beierling unable to make the 20. Now this is a heavy hanger. If Peter Carter goes for it on that way, he's really going to have to blast it by his own disc, or into his own disc. Takes it in this direction. That way it doesn't take out one of the own red discs. But I definitely made the hanger, making the actual 20 off that hanger, a lot more difficult. Ray Beierling gets a little bit lucky there, getting that takeout to go. Now Langill didn't really have much to shoot with, so just settles for a takeout. So no 20 opportunity here for Carter on his shot. And he just, again, settles for the takeout in the 10. So the Beierlings should be okay to win this round if they can just, avoid giving up any opportunities here for Langill and Carter in their final shots. And then they'll just need one shot, the Beierlings will, to just end up in the 15 on their hammer shot. Langill going for the ricochet 20. Getting close, but not capitalizing. Jason Beierling, chance to score the touch 20. With the takeout perhaps as well. Yeah, gets a takeout, and that 20 should pretty much put them in a pretty comfortable spot. Carter makes it 35 points on the board for red here, but Ray Beierling gets the simple hit and stick, and that cuts the advantage to just 15 points on the board for red, so their 20 will be enough of a margin that the Beierlings take the first 2 points from this game. Jason Beierling opens the round going along. Ooh, Carter actually going for the touch 20 there. A little bit of an aggressive shot selection, I thought. I think the takeout might have been a more advantageous shot selection there. So now there's 2 black discs on the board. Langill perhaps now going for the 20, gets it to go. So open board here again for Jason Beierling, and this time he's successful. So a couple discs to the outside that Langill and Carter can work with here, so the Beierlings will now, without the hammer, will have to force play back in the middle. So Ray tries to carve that disc inside, moves it closer but not all the way in, and Langill might actually go for the double takeout here. Doesn't make it, but I think it's not so bad. The leave is fine, perfectly fine. Jason Beierling going for the ricochet. Don't think the line was quite there, but he almost got it to go anyway. Peter Carter makes the ricochet 20 This time, we saw him go from the other side in the first round and just missed. This time he's successful in round number 2. Ray Beierling misses long on the open 20. So Beierling's 1 for 3 on open 20 attempts so far in this round, and it's costing them in the 20 count here. Ooh, mistake from Jason Beierling. Peter Carter goes for the touch 20 to try to pile on to that 20 advantage, but leaves a hanger. Oh, and Ray Beierling cannot get it to go, so Beierling's leaving some 20 opportunities on the board here. Langill loses the shooter, but ends up, I think, frankly, in a perfectly fine position, I think. For Langill and Carter, if they can just keep things to the outside, even if they lose a couple of the shooters that they have on the board, it's okay. Nice ricochet 20 there for Jason Beierling, the tie of the 20 count, but still, I think Langill and Carter, a couple discs to the outside with the hammer. Very nice position for them. Ray Beierling unable to bring that one in. Langill takes the easy takeout. Another ricochet 20 attempt here for Jason Beierling. This one's possible. Not enough mustard on that one. Decent placement. But Carter very nicely gets the takeout. So final shots now, and yeah, you can see Ray Beierling doesn't have much at all to work with here. Gets the double takeout, but there's nowhere to put his shooter in a nice spot, and Langill makes the easy takeout to take the 2 points for Carter and Langill in that round. So Ray Beierling, you know, nice double takeout, but there's just no spot to leave his shooter to try to hide or to try to score a 20 to put the Beierlings in any more of a position there to win that round. So we're tied up at 2 points each after 2 rounds. Peter Carter opens round 3 with the 20. Ray Beierling responds with the 20. Jason Beierling misses long. So again, Carter going from, a little bit of indecision, I was going to say. I think this is the best way to take it. A lot of indecision actually from Carter, so a bit of a tricky spot, and nice takeout and roll there. Ray Beierling goes for a little bit of push off the peg there, not enough speed on it, and Langill, I think, is going to go for the touch 20. Gets it. Nice shot. So they're up 2 20s now. Jason Beierling finds the range again. Ray Beierling trying to hide there on Langill, but hits it too hard. So it comes out in the open, but Ron Langill makes a mistake, loses the shooter. And now another open board here for Jason Beierling, who connects once again. So we're all tied up halfway through this 3rd round. Peter Carter misses short. Decent placement there from Ray Beierling. Not quite sure what Langill was going for there, but doesn't get the takeout, and it's a bit more of an uphill climb here for them to come back in this round. That disc ends up in a pretty good spot, actually, where Ray Beierling doesn't have much to work with. Pretty tricky to try to take this red disc off. Just settles for the touch, and has he left an opportunity perhaps for Langill to score a 20? He went for it. He's not. Solid takeout from Jason Beierling there. And the final shots for each player now. Carter going for slice 20. Oh, ends up scoring one for the Beierlings instead. That was the risk with that shot. With a decent amount of black disc in the middle there. And that'll pretty much do it for this round. Langill with a follow-through attempt goes long. And Jason Beierling, this final shot is meaningless so long as he doesn't take out a couple of his own discs. And actually does take out one of his own discs, but no, the advantage was enough for the Beierlings there, so they go up 4-2 now, heading into the final round of this preliminary stage for the doubles competition of the 2022 NCA Players Championship. Ray Beierling leaves a hanger 20 here for Langill, who converts.
The traffic is horrible. In the middle of a lane, there's cars. So you can't go lane. If you go home at 5 o'clock,
Ray Beierling makes that open 20 this time. Langill's open 20 just falls there. Carter goes short, so now we're all tied up in the 20s after that 20 race, but it's Carter and Langill with the hammer.
we've done that probably 10 times.
Touch 20 made by Ray Beierling, but it leaves nice easy touch 20 there for Ron Langill. So Jason Beierling try to push his disc into the 15 circle, gets it. Carter and Langill agreeing on which way to make this takeout. Ooh, and Peter Carter loses the shooter there. Ray Beierling gets the open 20 to go, so some pressure on Langill. This flips around but stays in. Jason Beierling, I think 3 for 3 on the open 20s in this fourth round. Carter ties things up. Crucial 20 raise late in this game. Oh, and Langill misses. Jason Beierling doesn't make the 20 on that takeout, but rolls to a nice spot. Ray Beierling also with a nice roll there, right in front of Langill. Tough follow through that he has to work with here. Pushes it a bit, but not nearly enough to get to the 20 hole. Jason Beierling makes the takeout. A little bit lucky there that red disc hit the peg pretty hard and came back in his direction. So Peter Carter, only chance here, a takeout, a rebound off the peg, and then to try to land his shooter into the 20. Let's see Ron Langill drawing it up. Pretty tough shot, to be honest. Oh, Carter laps it off, hits the peg on the way in. So the Beierlings take this game 6-2, but we should see both of these teams competing in the next stage of this doubles competition.